Today's adventure begins as the recording of this Wednesday. Ooh, I just saw the Waterworld plane go off over there. Wednesday, June the 14th, 2023. I'm checking out of my hotel here at the Hilton, Universal City, looking down upon Universal Studios Hollywood. Heading to San Diego later tonight. But first, gonna pop in the park. Look closely, you'll see the fire dive. There he goes. I have been in this hotel room for 2 weeks. Really love staying here. Today I'm gonna head down and do an after 3 front of the line premium pass. I have the premium pass, and after 3, you don't have to wait in line. So that's gonna be today's episode. And then when traffic starts to get a little bit better, kind of hazy over there, really hazy day. After traffic starts to get a little bit better, heading southbound, then I will go to San Diego. Gonna have the climactic end to the Waterworld area over here. This is a good way to start it. I'm pretty tired. Also, I got a late checkout, 2 p.m. checkout here at the Hilton. It was an extra $75. Worth it. Because I had a long day yesterday. I drove to Oakland, went to a game, and back in the same day. Getting a late start today, so I'm thankful for a late checkout. Heading down. Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here, wearing an appropriate t-shirt. Caffeine is needed. Because if not, this is how I feel. Standing here in the parking structure at the hotel I've been staying at for the last 13, 14 days, give or take a day. Hollywood Hills, right there. As stated, at some point later, I'm gonna head southbound that direction to San Diego. It's 2 o'clock right now. I really do not want to battle traffic, and I'm not in a rush to get down there. So I'm gonna pop in Universal Studios. I'm inviting you, as I see how this whole after 3 front of the line Premier Pass works. I had the Premier Pass for a while, but I don't think I've ever utilized or featured the fact that you can walk on the rides if you are an AP top tier, the premium, I think it's Premier or Premium, or maybe the upper gold, one of those. After 3, you don't have to wait in the lines. Join me. I need coffee. I'm a little exhausted after yesterday, but I'm plugging along. Shall you? This is not goodbye, Transformer. It is not goodbye, Maryland. It is not goodbye, Simpsons. I'm going down the hill and over to the regular parking structure. I was told that after 6, can't park at the hotel parking anymore for the parking that I paid for there. And just because I might still be in the park till after 6, I think I'm gonna go to the regular parking lot, which is included in my pass. That's a big tall hill there. You can kind of see up the top of the hill. Probably doesn't translate to camera very well, but it's a steep hill. In fact, they have a shuttle that takes you up there, the team members. Yeah, it feels weird to be in this parking structure. Jurassic parking, 3L. For the 3L of it, the thrill of it. That was a bad joke. Daphne's here also.
I liked it.
Like just for the 3L of it?
Yeah, just the thrill of it.
Just for the 3L of it. Now at some point, coffee is definitely on. Have you had a coffee yet? You want to get a coffee?
I'm trying to get coffee.
Let's get a coffee somewhere. Kind of interesting, I have not seen the globe spinning in a while. When was the last time you saw the globe spin? It's been a while, right?
I can't remember when. I didn't realize that it hasn't been spinning for a while.
Yeah.
You said something.
Just sitting there. All right, Alfred. Hitchcock would be proud. Good luck. Just like Lincoln. Frankenstein's trying to take a selfie there. Trying to get the selfie going right there. So Frankie. This is the only merchandise with Waterworld on it?
Oh, the cups,
the
because
cup.
that's the atoll.
Oh yeah, right there. It has the, what do they call that? The atoll?
The atoll.
The atoll. Right here inside Starbucks, where there are artistic renderings of coffee beans right inside here. This is a very big Starbucks. All right, update on this "You Are Here, You Were There" mug. There is Waterworld. Look, there's the seaplane. The seaplane's on here too.
Oh, that's so cool.
My seaplane! I actually, when I was up in the hotel, when I was checking out of the hotel, I got the angle of the seaplane.
Nice.
Yeah. Now this is it in artistic rendering form. I do have one of these, but I don't know. I can't remember if this is the one I have. They've had like 3 or 4 different versions of this.
Oh, those are like trailers for like stars. I was like, why are there trucks? I was like, oh, those are like the studios and then the like costume trailers.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. There were little stairs going in there. King Kong there too. Construction update. They have removed the, what was that place called? It was Production Central sign, but the special effects show building still there. We got our coffee. Cheers. Well, you got a tea.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on the studio tour because we have to finish our beverages first, and you're allowed to bring drinks on there, and we'll be able to just walk right on this because this is part of the Express Pass after 3 if you have the Platinum Pass. So cheers to Platinum.
Cheers to Platinum.
As designated right here by this line. There's the other line over there, which looks to be about 45 minutes. This is a walk-on. Nice. The other night we had a nighttime tram tour. Today, daytime, we were sitting in the back. Now we're sitting in the front car right here. This is kind of nice. We got the whole row.
Does everyone have 3D glasses?
We got our whole row over here to ourselves as well.
If you don't have 3D glasses, raise your hands. Keep up with the air or studio tour passes if you see that. Get your pair of 3D glasses. But it's too late. We're taking off now. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See, I'm proud of wonder I gathered you here today. I'm going to take you over. Today there are production offices occupied by the likes of favorite movies and television shows. The sets that you see on our back lot, they look like real buildings, but they are not. They're what we call facades, just the false fronts and sides of buildings. It'll be a brownstone neighborhood coming up on your right. You'd be amazed how many movie and television stars will walk down that sidewalk of the brownstone. On that lot, we have a small town. We're heading into the heart of our small town, known as Courthouse Square, featured in dozens upon dozens of productions, but only one production made this area famous, and that was Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson.
This is interesting.
You know what? It's only raining on half of the tram up here. I guess you could call that a 50-50 chance of rain. As you know, Southern California's been getting a lot of rain lately, causing mudslides, flash floods, and mass hysteria.
It's a clothesline up there.
Like now, he's rocking back and forth, mumbling something about Salma Hayek and Jennifer Lopez. Hey, that water looks wet. You guys in the third and fourth car, don't worry about it unless you're sitting in a blue seat. Well, at least we didn't all get soaked. Yeah, we fooled
Pretty
you with
good.
that. We know thousands
You
of
can't
gallons of
outrun the
recycled
wolf,
water.
kid.
Take to the tram. Just give a tug on the emergency cord. Sit back and relax, and I will come back to assist you when it is safe to do so. Hey, check this out. We're in the oldest part of our lot.
Always like seeing Bruce the Shark. Always good to see his smiling face. We were noticing this the other day. There's like netting here right now. The only thing we can think of is that maybe stuff falls from the Harry Potter area up here as we're exiting out from the tram section. It was a good tram tour. That guide was really good. We've had the last couple tram tours I've been on. The guides have both been really good. The nighttime tram tour we did like last week, and this one, both really good guides. What's the roaring sound? It's probably Jurassic.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's the dinosaurs down there.
It's so loud.
So we're looking over the overlook here, which says 80-foot drop off. Whenever you do, don't look down. So basically the Premier Pass is good for everything. You can walk on anything after 3 with the exception of Mario Kart. That is not part of it. And take a look over there. You can see the pet show is just all, the stadium is all rubble now off in the distance. So everything after 3, and you can only go on them one time. You can only go on the attractions one time, the rides one time. So you can't go on over and over and over and over and over, but you get one per day. Really bright out here. Did you bring your sunglasses?
Oh yeah, I forgot I had them on my head, so we had the 3D glasses.
I kind of think like you can buy, I think like if you buy a front of the line pass, it's like $100 a day, right?
It can get up to like $200 during peak.
$199, that includes the ticket?
No.
No?
Just the add-on.
Really?
Yeah, it can be super expensive.
So really, if you're going to get an annual pass, kind of makes sense to just upgrade to the full one, and you get an HHN ticket.
Yeah, I get Horror Nights ticket. That's so exciting. It's so cool.
So HHN ticket, front of the line after 3, and no blackout days at all with some of the other passes, or the other tiers on
That is cool. Yeah, scanning it over at the studio tour was cool. It felt like official, just walking through the Express now.
Yeah, you don't have to wait. And Universal has, so if you have the top tier at Universal, no blackout days. Where Disneyland now, even the top tier of Disneyland, there's like...
Isn't there like 3 weeks of blackout days or something?
Yeah.
I can't get over how loud the dinosaurs are. I just don't think I've ever heard them that loud before.
Passing the Moulin Rouge. Heading over to Pets. The secret life of pets. Not the public life of pets. The secret life of pets. This is one food area I don't think I've ever eaten at. Now I have seen the Minions where they do the Twinkie that's coming out. They do the Minion head, the sweet, delicious treat they had years ago. But I've never actually seen that they have mac and cheese bowl, they have pork ramen, they have loaded nachos. I usually have my go-tos here, but I need to, at some point, I need to try to eat inside the Minions Cafe. Also, they're already starting to build over here for Horror Nights. You got the normal queue over here, and then you got Express over here, so it looks like not too many people in line for the Express. Sometimes this is all full. And this is showing a normal wait time of 75 minutes. But with the pass should be a little quicker, but it's still taking a little while. There's a lot of people in the Express line. Quite a few people in the Express line, so slow going. All right, just talked to a team member. She said come back a little bit later and the Express will be a little faster later in the eve. So we are gonna head down to the lower lot. Possibly get some food at some point too. Yeah, so speaking of HHN, get a little update down here. So there's usually an HHN maze here. There's another HHN maze over there. We were trying to see if there was an HHN maze in the Jurassic World parking area, not parking area, but the queue, but there's not this time. They haven't built anything over there. And no HHN mazes on the lower lot anymore, which is, I kind of wish that would bring that back, but there is an HHN maze here though. And I haven't really kept, I've saved spoiler free, so I'm not even sure what maze that's gonna be. Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not, I've been like hearing some speculation, but I'm not sure.
It's actually pretty busy today. So that line there, I think, might be the standby. So we're gonna do the Mummy. That's the Mummy standby. It's 3 massive escalators. What's down there?
Oh yeah, just it goes all the way back there. A lot of
It's
people.
pretty. It's been busy at Universal lately. And the Mummy has free lockers while you buy oversized lockers. Oh, no, oversized locker has additional fee applies. Standard locker does not need any sort of extra fee. This is a high-speed roller coaster ride that includes sudden, dramatic accelerations, climbing, tilting, dropping, and backwards motion. So the regular Mummy entry is over here. Oh, single rider is closed. Then you also have the Express. It's also Despicable Me. You just scan it right here. I don't feel like as busy as it is out here, even with Express. There's a little bit of a wait even for Express. What happens when you touch this book? I didn't know if that book was going to do. Does that book do something?
I never touched it before.
I thought it was going to be like the Harry Potter book that does the like biting.
Like the Book of Monsters?
The monster book. What were you saying?
Oh, it's just the book of the mummies. I'm surprised that they haven't exposed. I think they keep it under wraps.
Keep it under wraps. But very well done. Look at this regular queue. This is a weekday.
I know, this is wild. Was it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday right now as a recording of it. Yeah, this line's so lengthy. Look what happened to this gentleman over here. He's turned into a ghost. Sometimes when you're waiting a long time, it ends badly for you. He wasn't hydrated. While waiting, can interpret some of these hieroglyphics right here. So here's a bird. It looks like a hamburger. Maybe that's a couple fries. That's an owl. Right there, here's someone throwing a javelin. See anything on there that you recognize?
A banana peel?
A banana peel. You don't want to slip on that. Very slippery. Row number 3.
I made it.
Remember when they had the soul counter?
Yeah, when we said the soul counter up there.
They used to have the soul counter, but they got rid of the souls. No more souls are being counted anymore.
They lost count.
They lost count of the souls. All the souls belong to me. And just like that, we accomplished the Mummy. Now our souls belong to him. Oh, here's one of the beetles that comes out at the, I mean, not John Ringo Paul, but one of the beetles that comes out, the bugs that comes out during there. If you have a regular ticket, you can upgrade. Well, that says you can upgrade to a silver annual pass, but this says that you can upgrade after 4 to express. But if you already have the certain pass, after 3, you already have an automatic upgrade. Now, we're not gonna do Jurassic today, but we could if we wanted to.
Easy. She could be starting to get just a little antsy. It is about that time for one of her larger feedings in the day. Good girl.
Hope I'm not the larger
Easy,
feeding.
ma'am. Just asserting herself. Red is her favorite color, so she will kind of make sure that she stays good girl.
Red's her favorite color.
Oh
She
no!
got the red on.
Easy.
Red is Blue's favorite color.
Oh no!
And for everybody wondering why red is her favorite color, I will remind you she is a carnivore, and red is the color of the inside
Oh
of
no!
every one
Red
of her
is
favorite
Blue's favorite
foods,
color.
'cause she only eats meat. Good girl. Okay, I can see her.
She sees you.
She might be getting a little peckish, but she is starting to display. She's getting just a little antsy in the pantsy there. We want to make sure that we are keeping an eye on her behavior. Vet techs, can we get containment on standby, please? Containment on standby, please. Easy. Easy. You guys are doing fabulous. We just want to be careful about our sudden movements. She's just getting a little close, but you're doing it. Easy. Oh, yeah, let's head this way. Let's hit. They're sorry. They're sorry. Let's back it up a step. Ma'am. Easy. Okay, you know what? Let's hold that line, please. She's getting just a little agitated and aggressive. Folks, let's take a couple steps back and give her some space, please.
Yeah.
Good girl. Easy. This is all perfectly normal. This is perfectly normal behavior.
think it is
Blue
normal.
is just asserting herself. You can see that she is showing us where her boundaries are. Now, this is what we call a dominance display. Easy. Okay, that is a hunting call. Blue, let's back it up, please. So that means that she is trying to call her sisters. Hey, I gotta reestablish my position.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Girl, you don't need to call them. They don't need to come hang out.
Okay, from here, after that riveting moment with a prehistoric creature, we're gonna walk this direction, and even though sometimes it reaches capacity for Super Nintendo World, the Nintendo Land, if you have the pass, you know, if you have the non-blackout pass, you can go in at any time you want. You can go into Super Nintendo World. Now, keep in mind, you cannot go on Mario Kart. It's the only one of the rides that you do not get access to because it's such a new ride, and then you know it's like a 2 or 3 hour wait sometimes. So that is not one of the perks yet, but I'm sure at some point it will be. But at any time you want to just walk through, and even if it's at capacity, they will allow you, if you have the premium of the pass, to go walk around, which is pretty good. So you can just always just kind of casually walk through Nintendo. You can be a Super Mario Brother. It looks like Transformers is a 60-minute wait, regular standby. See how Express is. I'm gonna guess Express is probably a little quicker than that, but see what happens. It's time to roll out. Autobots, roll out. All right, we got our
No, we
protective.
did do twice.
We got our protective goggles.
Protective goggles.
Yes, not 3D glasses. Protective
Protective
goggles. Ooh.
Battle glasses.
Alarm will sound if these glasses are removed from the Nest facility. Two of us. Row number 3. Going into row 3, it's time to roll out. All right, recruits. That means us. We are the recruits. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. It's time to roll out. Go. We gotta protect the Allspark. We got the whole row to ourselves. On the Mummy, we had the whole row to ourselves, and we have the whole row to ourselves. We're gonna protect the Allspark.
Yeah.
All right, recruits.
I almost forgot how rough the ride was. And one thing that's good though, I like the practical effects in the screens, kind of a nice mixture. We can ride with evac anytime. Now from here, we're gonna go back past Jurassic, back up the very, very large escalator. We're gonna go to 3 Broomsticks and get us some food, get something to eat. We're gonna do Toadstool, but Toadstool was all booked up. Stepping in to Hogsmeade. Over inside 3 Broomsticks, I was noticing something the other day when I was here. I didn't get it the other day, but today I might get it. The asparagus vegetable platter is $13.99 over here. Minted peas, sauteed cabbage, roasted tomatoes, and grilled asparagus. I might try that. Get something a little bit. What are you gonna get?
I was like, oh, maybe we'll get something different. Do
bangers and mash?
But I think I might still get.
You gotta go with the old,
This is so good.
the classic fish and chips.
I know.
And you said they used to have some digital effects in here, like some shadows.
Yeah, the shadows of the house elves working.
No more house elves anymore up here. But they used to have the house elves back when this land first opened. The house elves must have retired. And with any of the APs they have here, there's a 15% discount on merchandise and food. That includes whatever tier of AP you got, annual pass. And this is what we're dealing with. So this is pretty interesting. This is a made-to-order asparagus. So it took a little while, but they said, oh, they heat it up all fresh and prepare it all right here. So I've never actually realized they had an asparagus veggie platter here as well. And you went with the full-on fish and chips.
Yeah, classic.
This looks like sauerkraut on here. Kind of it looks like a mess load of sauerkraut, or maybe it's I think that's sauerkraut. Oh, you're doing
cabbage.
Oh, it's cabbage. I think sauerkraut is cabbage, though, isn't it?
A different kind of fermented, yeah.
Fermented cabbage. And now on to Forbidden Journey. It says standby 80 minutes, so I guess it is kind of busy today for standbys 80 minutes. See what it looks like inside. Yeah, I love when you go this way, you get to go through all the portrait area where they're all talking to you. A little bit different than the standby. Our houses are next to each other?
Yeah, because you're Ravenclaw and I'm Salazar Slytherin. And then
Ravenclaw, Slytherin.
And then Hufflepuff.
All right, cutting through here now. More portraits. Holy cow, it is busy in here. Yeah, I gotta say, definitely having the Quick Express is nice. There's the sorting hat. I am Ravenclaw. Learned that a few years ago. Oh, Lord. Open up the dragon? I think it is. Oh, the dragon. Holy Lord. Always gets me every time. There were an overload of Dementors in there. I mean, there was
There's so many.
87 Dementors.
I actually kept my eyes open on the ride this time. The whole time.
It's pretty dang scary.
Oh my gosh.
That whole Dementor scene.
There's way more than I ever remember.
I think it's just I don't know. They just hey, we have 83 Dementors. Let's just put them in this attraction.
All in the one room.
All in the one room. And now heading out of the parking structure, overlooking the Hollywood Hills. The parking structure over there. Parking structures everywhere. And just zipping along the 5 freeway now, southbound. Nightfall has reared its head. Been making the commute down to San Diego. Stopped off here at kind of lurking in the shadows over here. The parking area. And a little more lights on at this rest stop. About, 45 minutes from my hotel. Right in San Diego. We'll be spending the next series of days, a few days or more. These chip machines, the snack machines, are not incarcerated. They are not surrounded by bars like some are. I've never really seen a makeshift flea market out here. This guy's selling some jerseys and also a garage sale over here. A bunch of hats, memorabilia. Kind of late at night. Stretching the legs, heading southward. It's a nice day. It said ice cream on the other side. It said ice cream on this side. So I came over to this side. It's just a temptation that is non-existent. No ice cream left. Didn't end up getting on Secret Life of Pets. For some reason, even though it was did have the express lane, the line was really long for express, so skipped out on that one. Do it another time. It's the beauty about having an annual pass anywhere, and you go often enough. You don't have to get everything done in one day. No one picnicking out here. Weather's been so nice. I looked at the weather in Florida today, where I live in Celebration. It's like mid to high 90s. It was like mid 60s today here in SoCal. Love it. That's gonna do it for today. From about an hour, 45 minutes. A bug just went by to my hotel in San Diego, where I will be over the next series of days. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. The vlog is over.